Ang iban sa kalaman tasya.
Verte!
Terence Crawford has joined Manny Pacquiao's training camp, offering strategic and physical support to help him prepare for the upcoming fight against Floyd Mayweather.
Pride of the Philippines, hailing from Sarangani province. He has defeated 8 current Hall of Famers inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. He is the 8th Division World Champion. Please welcome back to the sport of boxing, the legend Manny Pacquiao.
Great job. Great job. It's a good day.
The two fighters, once heated rivals in a matchup fans crave for years, now train side by side, pushing each other to new heights by sharing techniques and knowledge.
Make sure that in your daily routine, training routine like that, make sure that all the techniques, strategy, combination, like, you know, it's accurate to your opponent's style.
Terence Crawford speaks highly of Manny Pacquiao, describing him as a generational icon whose dedication and achievements have inspired countless fighters across the globe.
Hard work ain't never killed nobody. And we working.
Max Kellerman believes Terence Crawford has ascended to the elite level of Manny Pacquiao, suggesting both are nearly equal in skill, with Crawford's win over Canelo solidifying his status.
This is the situation, guys. No one has ever been a 4-division champion in boxing. Not a real one. Oh, Pacquiao won 8 and Oscar De La Hoya won 11 and this one won 15. No, I'm talking about Ring Magazine champ or lineal champ. You are the champion of that division.
Get them all.
Forever, the record was 3 by Henry Armstrong. Manny Pacquiao was the first dude to really win 4. Floyd gets credit for 4 for beating Canelo, but that wasn't at the junior middleweight limit. I don't count that. I don't count that. Terence Crawford just joined Manny Pacquiao as the only legit 4-division champion in the history of boxing. And he did it by jumping middle. He came lightweight, junior welter, then he won a belt at junior middle, not the whole championship, and then skipped middle to fight Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed, for the Ring Magazine super middleweight championship of the world, and left no doubts, including with Canelo, who was all class after the fight but knew what had just happened.
Manny Pacquiao is deep into an intense training camp for the Floyd Mayweather rematch, focusing on strength, speed, and endurance while sharpening his combinations and accuracy through extensive pad work. Manny explains that boxing is his true passion, confessing how much he missed the sport and committing himself fully to rigorous daily training sessions. This time around, Manny feels completely prepared, believing his recent experience and improvements will allow him to showcase his growth and make this fight different from their first encounter.
I missed boxing for 4 years. It's good for me, for my body, because I've been I started boxing when I was young, so good for my body to rest for 4 years, and then now I come back. I feel like I'm, the passion, the fire in my eyes, to work hard, like that, is still there.
Manny also stresses the importance of consistency, ensuring he completes every training session with discipline, including stick work and conditioning drills to stay sharp.
A lot on that fight, way back 2015. I think we become mature right now, and how to handle it, and I hope that it will not happen again, the way it is last 2015. It's the experience is not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition, and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to the.
Teddy Atlas broke down the matchup, giving Mayweather a slight edge in defensive wear and tear, while awarding Pacquiao advantages in recent activity and natural power, ultimately calling the fight a draw due to the complex stylistic nuances.
So don't we have 1, 2, 3. Very heavy play. Heavy play. Time. Time came out. I did that mine off 45 seconds.
In his analysis, Atlas noted Pacquiao's sharpness from fighting tough opponents like Barrios, while Mayweather's inactivity could affect his timing, though his defensive genius and mental edge from the first fight remain significant factors.
Made a chart of advantages, disadvantages at this point for both these, these iconic fighters, right? At this point. All right, number one, advantage, disadvantage, age, right? I put even. They each get a check. They're both old, right? So that's number one. The number two was who's got less miles on the odometer. And because of the defensive style of Mayweather, I gave a check to Mayweather having the edge here. I mean, besides the Marquez fights, Pacquiao's been in some tough fights, right? Reflexes and timing and other boxing elements. Well, I gave the check to Pacquiao. At least he's had some fights, or at least one real fight, with Barrios recently. And yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his touchy early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been the naturally better puncher, not the naturally bigger guy though, so that equals it out a little bit, evens it out. The naturally bigger guy is Mayweather, but the natural puncher was always Pacquiao. He gets a check. Speed, who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, I mean, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both the check, no advantage. Defense, well, the forte and the reason he could fight so long for Mayweather has always been, he's been a wizard. He's been a defensive magician in the ring. I mean, Pacquiao gets hit more, but, he's a good defensive fighter. He's been great, but Mayweather's the man there. Conditioning. Hey, Floyd lives clean. He always seems to be in.
Added Oladipo questioned the focus on aging legends, arguing it's time for younger stars like Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson to shine, and expressed doubt about Mayweather's ability to be competitive after a long layoff.
They're gonna stop. When are we gonna stop rolling out these old timers? And Floyd is an old timer, people. I think he's gonna be 49 by the time this fight rolls around. When are we gonna stop wheeling them out? Like, let it go. Let the youngsters come through and let them take the shine. Like, it's just getting, honestly, it's getting crazy. And I say all this, I will watch it. Of course I will watch it because I'm a big Floyd fan and a big Manny Pacquiao fan. But like, the youngsters need their time to shine now. We've got a good group of youngsters. I was in Vegas to watch Ryan Garcia. I looked around the ring. I saw Shakur Stevenson. I saw Keyshawn Davis. I saw Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez. Like, we've got a good bunch. Let them have their shine. Don't need to see this anymore. Honestly, I really don't. Manny Pacquiao is in great shape, right? We saw him against Mario Barrios. I mean, he could have been a world champion. We haven't seen Floyd for a while. Obviously, he's been doing these exhibitions. He always looks like it's going to be a 6-rounder, an 8-rounder, a 10-rounder. I don't know what size gloves they're using. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know, people. I don't know. It is what it is. Look, maybe I'm putting too much stock into it. Let them just have their fight. Again, I do want to know what's going to happen with Provodnikov, Pacquiao. I'm guessing that probably is cancelled. Like, if you're Pacquiao, why on earth would you fight Provodnikov when you've got the Mayweather check waiting for you? And if you're Mayweather, same thing. Why would you fight Mike Tyson in the Congo when you've got the Pacquiao check waiting for you? And we are led to believe both are under financial strain. I don't necessarily believe that, but this will make them good money. If they are, they're going to walk away with a nice 8-figure check each for what will probably be a glorified sparring session. I know Pacquiao's spoken about in the last couple of days, so I'm going to take Mayweather's I don't think we...
Oladipo also discussed exciting young talents like David Benavidez and upcoming events, emphasizing that boxing's future relies on promoting its new generation while still respecting the sport's legendary figures.
And really they didn't really fight with that passion and fire. It was more like, I'll dance, you dance, and if nobody gets hurt, we both win, you know? And that's not really what fans want to see. Having said that, the first time around was for the championship of the world. Floyd was champion. Pacquiao was challenging him. I think Floyd had the WBC title at the time, so on and so forth. And you know what I say about, and at the time, it was still a fight that was viable within the whole world landscape of the welterweight division. This time around, it's not really a viable fight within the landscape of the welterweight division, but it's like I always complain about Canelo. As long as you don't take the belts with you and hold them hostage, and the sanctioning bodies allow you to hold them hostage, I don't mind guys doing this kind of thing. Let's face it, is it the only time we've seen this? We've seen this time and again. I mean, Leonard did the third fight with Duran, and
Paulie Malignaggi views the bout as another lucrative spectacle, similar to the first fight, which was a tactical chess match, suggesting this rematch may prioritize entertainment over all-out competitive intensity.
the third fight with Duran, I think those sold pretty good as well. People got into it. Were they kind of duds? Yeah. I mean, the third Duran and Larin fight at the Mirage, people kind of are probably more forgetful about it. But regardless, the nostalgia aspect of it, like the champ said, is going to attract people. It's gonna make people curious. There's also the aspect of it where the new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same.
While acknowledging Pacquiao's retained power and Mayweather's timeless defensive skills, Malignaggi proposes that the fight's appeal is rooted in nostalgia and showmanship as much as in athletic competition. 15. Max Kellerman weighed in on the rematch, acknowledging it as a massive financial opportunity for both legends, and expressed hope that fans will be treated to a memorable performance worthy of their historic legacies.
Max, are you skeptical about it, Shady?
That's one thing I don't do. I don't talk about no other athletes' money. I don't do that.
By the way, my hope is that Floyd isn't going broke. So, if he is, that he makes all the money in the world for a Pacquiao fight and rides off into the sunset a rich man. I wish him the best.
I want to fight somebody. I don't care about the money and all that.
Who you want him to fight?
That's not good with
don't
Pacquiao.
wanna fight.
Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
Yeah, and you see what he look like?
Yeah, because they're not on that level
I don't
anymore.
wanna- I
So
don't
what do
wanna
you think's
see-
going to happen here, though? What do we think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it?
Yeah.
Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah, me
watching.
too.
Yeah, watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're
Yeah.
50 years old. Let's see it.
But why though? But you didn't like the first time they
No, I
fought.
didn't.
I'm not gonna watch the
You
second
didn't
one.
like that match?
No, the first
Oh
fight.
yeah, I forgot. Of course you
did,
when they
'cause
wasn't
Floyd made it look
grandpas,
easy. I know you
when it
didn't
wasn't
like that.
grandpas,
By the way,
I didn't like it.
that fight went